Welcome to NASCAR.com Garage Cam. I'm your host, Matthew Dillner, here with Blue Skies and Garage Cam, giving you an all-access tour of the NASCAR Sprint Cup Series garage today. Oh, let's lighten it up, and here we go. The first few cars in the garage we'll show you right here. Alex Bowman's drpepper.com car and Josh Wise in the number 98. If you're new to Garage Cam, you see these boys working on this car, hustling to get it ready for practice. Log in to the right. You see this car to the right of the screen here if you're watching it live. If you're watching the replay, thumbs up for watching the replay, but to the right there, log into the chat room. Tell us who you are, where you're from, what you want to see here on NASCAR.com Garage Cam today. Joe Nemechek in the Land Castle title, number 66 this weekend. Back out here into the bright sunshine. We'll skip around. We got a lot of ground to cover here at Michigan and a lot of things to talk about. We'll try to get in as many requests as we can. Talking to Tigra. I love talking to you guys, the fans. Hashtag Garage Cam all week long if you want to converse about racing or Garage Cam. Love to talk to you, Tigra, saying she wants some more shout outs. So we're going to do it today. Louis DiDonato, you are the first person in the interactive garage today. A lot of people in the garage right now, a lot of people in the interactive garage on NASCAR.com. Let's see here. Louis DiDonato, first in the chat, you wanted to see Jeff Gordon. Yes. Carol Hallett, you were in here. I believe there's some happy birthday. Was there a happy 35th birthday to Carl Edwards? We'll hit him here later on for sure. Here's the number 33 machine. Alex Kennedy will be behind the wheel of this machine. And right next door, the Landon Castle car, the number 40. Landon Castle running strong in this equipment right here. And here's somebody that we're going to be talking a lot about here on Garage Cam in the future. Well, it's Trevor Bayne's number 21 car, but the guy behind the wheel here for practice and I believe qualifying today is going to be Ryan Blaney. Ryan Blaney and the Wood brothers just announced just a short time ago. You probably saw it on NASCAR.com, possibly press pass live on NASCAR.com, but the Wood brothers announcing that their new driver for next year will be young Ryan Blaney. So big announcement there. Trevor Bayne, of course, moving on to a full-time Cup ride with Roush Racing. So while Trevor Bayne is in mid-Ohio today as the Nationwide cars hit the road course, the left and right-hand turns, Ryan Blaney's going to get in the number 21 and take her for some laps, practicing, and getting this thing tuned in for Trevor when he gets back. So great to see a young driver like Ryan Blaney get a great opportunity in some historic equipment. The number 21, of course, with an alliance with Roush Racing and now with Penske. So a big family over in the Ford camp here. And Ryan Blaney looking forward to his new opportunity with the Wood brothers. I'll tell you what, one of the coolest things about the garage, we're going to rename this corner. Okay, you see this corner of the garage right here? It's now going to be called Blaney Bend because you got Ryan Blaney who's going to be busy behind the wheel of Trevor Bayne's machine, tuning it in for him. And right next door, you have the third Tommy Baldwin Racing entry, Dave Blaney, his father, going to be behind the wheel of this number 37 Excel Chevrolet. Trey Tomeno and the boys working on this thing. McLovin at the front. They're all working, getting this thing tuned in. Let's see. Let's bring you on to the other side of the garage area here. Strutting and strolling, Bobby Baykeefe, making sure he hides from the cameras. There's no hiding from Garage Cam. He doesn't have his makeup on. Hey, look. David Gilliland behind the hauler, chatting with some of his team. Let's see if we can talk to David Gilliland. Always love talking to David Gilliland. We'll see if we can interrupt him here maybe. What's up, buddy? How you doing?
Oh, good. Good. Enjoying this nice weather out here in Michigan.
Did you bring enough warm clothes? Because at night it gets a little chilly.
I know. No, I didn't. I've been out here for a week with my son racing out in Kalamazoo and stuff, and I didn't even bring a sweatshirt. So, yeah, no long sleeves. So luckily my wife came yesterday and she got me a sweatshirt.
A big week for you because you guys, I believe, tomorrow night are running Flat Rock. Yes. Is that true?
Yeah, we are. We went and tested a little bit yesterday, and Todd's doing a good job. He did real well at Kalamazoo. That was a tough race. It was lot of cars there, and a tough little place, fast 3/8 mile track. So he's doing really good. We're proud of him. We haven't given him the car he needs to win yet, but we're working hard at it. He calls me the co-crew chief. So
the co-crew chief.
Yeah, so I can help a little bit.
Well, how's the co-crew chief looking forward to this week? You talked about Kalamazoo being a fast place for a super late model or an outlaw late model. Yeah. But this place for a cup car is just lightning fast.
Yeah, I'm telling you, it's the fastest I've ever been, fastest track I've ever driven at, and it's a lot of fun. I think this weather's going to be perfect, and we felt like the last 2 times we've ran here, we feel really good about the way we ran and the speed our cars had. So we've hopefully improved on that a little bit. By paper, we have. And so hopefully we can come out here and have a little more speed than we did and have a good day.
Big speed, a lot of grip, cool weather.
Yeah, all recipes for a lot of fun.
All right, David Gillen, thanks for joining us today on NASCAR.com Garage Cam. And there's Jet Zarella, one of our favorite tire guys right there, giving a little smile as he walks by. All right, Anthony Mazzotti, please show the Penske crew. Oh, yeah, we'll get to the Penske boys. We still got a little ways to go. I think the Penske boys are on the stripper garage over there. We're going to kind of meander our way through right here and look at Ricky Stenhouse's number 17. The 17 ride, the zestfully clean Ford for Ricky Stenhouse. Second time here this year at Michigan for these Cup Stars. And, well, Ricky Stenhouse's spotter, Mike Herman Jr., celebrating his 40th birthday. Happy 40th birthday to the Herminator, former Concord Speedway track champion. Spotter for this guy, Ricky Stenhouse. Justin Allgaier. His best finish this year, I believe, came here. I think it was a, oh man, the stat nerds, you might get on me. I'm thinking off the top of my head, it's 18th. 16th or 18th for Justin Allgaier's here. And it might have been Pocono tied this year, I believe, but Justin Allgaier, the number 51 Brandt machine. Check out the Michael Annett car, the Tommy Baldwin Racing Chevrolet. You see the front nose of that Chevrolet SS, and you see the side of it. Pretty cool because it's a little more reminiscent of Tommy Baldwin Jr.'s father's car, Tiger Tom Baldwin. If you're a Long Island modified driver, you knew Tiger Tom, one of the best personalities in the sport. And this 7, I just wish it had the NY right in there because that would be a true Tom Baldwin modified number. But really cool to see Tommy Baldwin, this Michael Annett machine, flying the family number, as always, here in the Sprint Cup Series garage. And there's David Reagan's number 34. You heard David Gilliland, his teammate, talk about racing at Flat Rock Speedway on Saturday night here locally, where Todd Gilliland's going to be driving, and co-crew chief David Gilliland. But this guy right here is actually going to be behind the wheel in the CRA Super Late Model Series feature that night. Be pretty cool to see. Make sure you check it out. I think I'm going to go sit in the grandstands and enjoy it after we're done here. Truck Series race on Saturday. Big show, big action. And after that, I'm going to roll on up there and watch that. Racing everywhere in Michigan. It's a beautiful thing as we look at Cole Whitt's car right here. And Nicholas Capoli. Can I see the number 26 of Cole Whitt? Well, there you go. There's the Iowa City Capital Partners Speed Stick gear number 26 for you here on NASCAR.com Garage Cam. Trying to get your request in because that's what we're all about here. Oh, and there is Cole Whitt. What's up, Cole Whitt?
How you doing?
All right, buddy. We had a guy named Anthony Capoli, I believe it was, want to request Cole Whitt. I mean, you got fans coming out of the woodwork, and you're going to be getting out in this car here. It's super fast racetrack. How you like this place?
Yeah, no, I mean, it should be good. I look forward to it. Just see what we got. I don't know. We'll get out there and try to hold it wide open and go as fast as we can.
Let's back up so we don't get hit here. But let me ask you, when you barrel off into turn 1 here and you try to not flip that throttle too much, what is it like?
I don't know. It's just kind of, it's a lot like the other tracks. The thing about here that's so crazy is there's not a whole lot of banking, so you don't get that sensation that kind of drops you down in the car. You know, it's more of just really bad. Trying to throw you out the right side rather than trying to push you through the floorboard, so it's a little bit different.
All right, but this guy's in shape, so he can take it. We'll see you, Cole Whitt, here in this number 26 Speed Stick machine. Hey, rolling on over here, and you see S.J. Golembeski. We expected to see him out the other night at a big birthday party, but he was at home doing dishes. It's okay. the number 36 machine of Reed Sorensen. He's the tire guy. Got a lot of really good, dedicated guys on this crew. Shane up there, and the boys getting the setup right on this 36 before practice here. And Travis Quapple pulling double duty this weekend. We'll have Truck Series Garage Cam later on today at 2:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so make sure you tune in because this guy will be in the headlines this week. I guarantee it. I'll tell you what, Truck Series, he's going to rock it. He's in his 32. Crew members loving to hide from us. Why are you hiding? Are you in the witness protection program or something?
No, I'm loving it up here. It feels like New England weather.
It does.
It does. It's awesome.
Now, is it New England weather or is it New England weather?
Weather. Massachusetts.
All right. Having too much fun today on NASCAR.com Garage Cam. That's what this show is all about. If you're tuning in maybe for the first time, this isn't your ordinary television show, internet show, to be specific. But we have a lot of fun here. This is live, raw, uncut, streaming live from the garage. You get to hear me ramble, and we have a good time. We're monitoring the chat on our Sprint tablet here. Roshan is our guy here in the garage area today with the big thumbs up there. And we have an audio guy. People always wonder what's going on. CJ's not the audio guy this weekend, single CJ. He's, I think he has 3 dates this weekend, but this guy's looking for a date too. We always try to, make sure our boys are taken care of here.
They don't try at all.
Audio guy chime in. That's a first. I love it, man. Here's the number 9. Finished second last week. Marcos Ambrose with an impressive run last week. And a place where, some people say, well, that's his shot to make it in the chase. But don't forget, he has run very strong here at Michigan in the past. Now, their downforce stuff here with Richard Petty Motorsports in this 9 car specifically may not be the greatest this year, but I'll tell you what, they still have a chance this week. And mark Bristol on your calendar if you're a Marcos Ambrose fan as a place that he could possibly sneak out a win and make it into the chase. Speaking of somebody with a win today, just reminded, we were like, where does Denny Hamlin have a win this year? And our audio guy, Paul, Talladega. Paul's a smart guy. Well, there is the number 11 FedEx Freight Toyota Camry. Big announcement this week, remember. Tuesday, make sure to tune in to NASCAR.com for all of your news because Joe Gibbs Racing making an announcement. Speculation it will be their 4th driver in the lineup. Speculation is, of course, that it is Carl Edwards. Well, guess what? There's also going to be an upcoming announcement, and the speculation about that is it's also going to be about Daniel Suarez possibly being in their JGR nationwide program. So a lot of different talk, a lot of different scuttlebutt down here in the garage. We'll see officially on Tuesday, though. Paul Menard inside the garage here, the bright Menard's number 27. Here's number 55 of Brian Vickers. And Big Mac, Jamie McMurray, in the number 1. Let's roll out onto the garage here. As we walk by, and here is the number 14 machine, typically driven by Tony Stewart. Stewart taking another week at home, not competing this weekend in Michigan. And you see the name on the windshield. Jeff Burton will be piloting the number 14 this week. It's Jamie McMurray. Look at him. He's coming over to I don't think you were coming to say hi. You were coming to see this tape on the grill here.
Actually, one of your guys was giving me the
Do you want to talk simple?
And so I wasn't real sure what he said. So
did he want to know the time, or did he want to know if you had time to talk?
I think he was more wanting to know if I had time to talk to you.
So, okay, let's talk.
Okay.
What do you want to talk about? Let's talk about
I'm gonna do the ice bucket challenge later.
You are?
Yeah, that's really stepping out for me.
Yeah.
So Ronald McDonald has challenged me. So
really?
Yeah.
Like the Ronald McDonald.
Like yeah, the real one.
Wow.
And I'm gonna do it after qualifying today.
Where are you gonna do it?
Right here, where we're standing.
Like exactly right here. So
Like-
there'll be a lot of ice water right here.
Yes. Probably maybe out a couple of feet so that it'll run down the hill and not in the garage
In the
stall.
garage here.
Right.
Let me ask you a question though. I've seen the ice bucket challenge
Yep.
done, and it seems like it seems like a lot of the people have done it with like lukewarm water.
Yeah.
Are you
Oh
gonna
no,
fully
I'm
commit?
full. Yeah. No, I think so. I think that when you know that people have the really cold water, and you can see the expression in their face that they almost had a heart attack. I think that's what makes it so great, yeah.
And it's all for a great cause with ALS.
Yep,
so.
absolutely, yeah. So I'm actually going to let the team guys dump the water on me.
Like Haskell here?
I feel confident that Haskell will most likely be a part of this operation.
He's going to get some water from like a glacier, knowing him.
Yeah, it's going to be cool.
I'll be good at that.
All right, we'll see you guys. You guys have a great day. Jamie McMurray, this McDonald's Chevrolet, and they're going to have a lot of fun today. They're going to have a lot of speed on the track here today in practice, but afterwards, this very spot right here, Jamie Mack will stand and get a bucket of water dumped on his head. Great stuff right there. All right, rolling on NASCAR.com Garage Cam to this part of the garage, and you see a bunch of media people. That usually means there's a driver around. Well, there is the number 43 car of Eric Amarola. An interesting deal with this paint scheme today. Military member submitted the design, and the team actually surprising him last night. And he thought it was going to be just on a die cast. Well, guess what? Big surprise here. The car has the scheme on it today with the little digital camo around the trim. Really nice and really classy move by this whole entire organization with the Richard Petty Group and, of course, Eric Amarola, Eckridge on board. And you see the paint scheme right there, some digital camo on the side and going up the A post right here. Here's the number 41. Little monster on the left corner right there of the Outlaw, Kurt Busch. Hey, halfway to go, halfway. And let's show you. Here's Jeff Burton. Walking to his car is Jeff Burton. Good to see Jeff back behind the wheel of a NASCAR Sprint Cup Series stock car. Guy that we affectionately call the mayor here in the garage, Jeff Burton. Going over to talk to Jamie McMurray. I wonder if Burton knows about this ice bucket challenge. Well, let's roll on here on NASCAR.com Garage Cam. A few people in the chat room I already saw wishing Jeff Burton good luck and thoughts with Tony Stewart and the Kevin Ward family. Love that NASCAR fans are so passionate and express that. Here's A.J. Allmendinger, the number 47 group. The big winners last week. What a pumped up crew it's been. They even had the sprint people come in and do a little breakfast for them as they typically do after a race win. And right next door, it's Casey Mears right here in Michigan giving the little peace sign into the camera as him and Booty Barker start to talk about this car for practice here today at MIS. Allmendinger, the winner last week, a big underdog victory. I looked smart for the first time in my life because on Race Center, I picked him to win last week. So thank you, A.J. Allmendinger, for making me look smart for the first time in my life. But make sure you tune into Race Center this Sunday. We have the preview show during the week, but Race Center is your Sunday update show. Sunday morning on NASCAR.com. Make sure you check it out. This week I know we'll have Chris Rice back. Always good to have Chris Rice on board. We were hoping to get A.J. Allmendinger. Maybe we could keep an eye on him. If you guys see him walking back this way with Jen right there, actually I do see him. We're going to turn around and we're going to talk to A.J. Allmendinger. You know why? Because he's a winner. And check it out. Getting big handshakes because everybody loves a feel-good story, and A.J. Allmendinger, that was you last week, man.
That was me. I didn't mean to take your microphone.
Oh, you can take it. It's yours now. You can do whatever you want with it. Hang it up on the mantle. Yeah. It's okay. But what a great week for you, man. How much fun? How much fun has this week been for you, buddy?
It's been cool. You know, I think just to really get the recognition for the team that they deserve, for Tad and Jody and Brad and everybody. You know, it's great for all of our sponsors that we have, but just for them to to see them doing the interviews and to walk in the shop and all the hard work that everybody's done, it's just meant the world. So it's cool to have it, but it's NASCAR world. We come back to reality here in Michigan, so we got to step up our game and be ready to go.
You know, you made me look smart because last week on Race Center I picked you for the win.
That's hard to do, man.
It's hard to make
That
a
is
big
hard
guy
to
like
do,
me look
yeah.
smart, but are you going to do it again in Michigan today? Or, excuse me, Sunday?
We're gonna try. You know, we know right now the great thing is about the format. We're in the chase, but we know our weaknesses. 1.5 mile, 2 mile racetracks, where we still struggle. The first race here at Michigan, we weren't very good. So I'd love to go out there and win, but more than anything, I want to just see if we can keep making progress, keep making our cars better. If we came out and ran inside the top 15 all day and had a good day like that, that to us is a win right now at these places. So we got 4 weeks just to kind of steer this direction the right way and keep making our stuff better, and then hopefully get to Chicago and maybe surprise some people.
Now, when you're walking around, you always got a little bounce in your step, but a little more bounce in your step this week, buddy?
Yeah, I'm up on my toes a little bit more.
All right, man. Thanks for joining us on NASCAR.com Garage Cam. AJ Allmendinger, we love him. And it was great to see that Cinderella story win here at Watkins Glen last week. Last year, we saw the Cinderella victory with David Reagan. And this year's Cinderella story definitely goes to AJ Allmendinger and that entire JTG racing team. You can see it right there. 10 minutes to go on Garage Cam. You see it right there when AJ's just walking up towards the camera and people are coming up and saying stuff to him and patting him on the back. It's a great thing. Ford EcoBoost with a brand new paint scheme right here on NASCAR.com. You can see it right here, the number 99, Carl Edwards. And guess what? The driver is right there talking to Ben Kennedy, the Truck Series racer. Ben getting some advice from Carl Edwards. Matthew Jackson, Carl. Can I see Carl Edwards? This is my last garage cam of the year. Matthew Jackson. Say it ain't so, Matthew Jackson. Well, let's see if we can talk to Ryan Blaney right here, actually walking. No, I don't think so. Not right now. He looked a little busy. Ryan Blaney, a lot going on, a little announcement here. Carl talking about, I believe, some dartfish stuff where you're comparing lines. If you've ever seen it, you can, there's hey, it's Carl Edwards. What's up, Ben Kennedy? How you guys doing? Giving a little advice to Ben Kennedy here?
Yes, but I haven't run a truck for so long, I don't have any really clue what I'm saying, so mostly just talking about other stuff.
But you got a lot of experience here. I think 2004, your first Cup start came here, didn't it?
10 years ago, this was my first Cup start. And
you feeling a little old because of that?
And it's it's my birthday too today. So
happy birthday!
Thanks a lot. Yeah, it's the oldest I've ever been right now.
Yeah.
And, but yeah.
How old are you? Can we ask
35,
you? 35.
35.
That's not that old.
That's pretty old.
Wait,
dude.
how old are you, Ben?
22.
22.
Going on 22.
I'm sorry. Carl's never going to do an interview with us again after that.
So yeah, 35.
But you get to celebrate your birthday here at a very fast track with some awesome race fans surrounding you.
Yep, got Ford EcoBoost on the car, and yeah, I'll be cheering Ben on, and it looks like we're gonna have a good weekend of racing. Weather's perfect. It's a beautiful place to come race, and it's fun. It's fast. I mean, it's 215 miles an hour. So I mean, how crazy is that? So yeah, we're having a good time.
All right, Carl, thanks for joining us. Appreciate it. And Ben Kennedy right here, taking a little selfie with some of the fans, and Carl getting some autographs here, conversing with the people here, the NASCAR fans. If you've never been down to the NASCAR garage, sometimes it can be a little intense down here, but then some of the drivers, they just like to loosen up and have some fun sometimes, and Carl Edwards is one of those guys, that EcoBoost Ford number 99. And here is the number 48 car of Jimmy Johnson. As we look at this Lowe's car, yeah, a little bit of a slump for a Jimmy Johnson right now, but, you know, he went through it last year, 2013. He had a 6-race span, averaging 27.5 as far as his finish, so it's kind of a similar type deal over the last 5 races, averaging 33rd over a 5-race span. But this is a place that he could turn it around. The last time we were here in Michigan is where the number 48 sat in victory lane, so Jimmy Johnson looking for success here at MIS again to get this thing kick-started. You see him in the cockpit right there. Always a positive attitude, Jimmy Johnson, and his 48 Lowe's bunch. There's number 4 of Kevin Harvick. Some of the drivers already in their cars. That means I think we have to hustle. We still have about 6 to 7 minutes, I believe, on NASCAR.com Garage Cam as we look at Tigra's favorite right there, the number 4 of Kevin Harvick. Ryan Newman, we had a request for Ryan Newman. So it's pretty cool to see some requests for Ryan Newman. I think it was J.B. Kucharski that wants to see his favorite driver, the driver of the Wix Filters, number 31, Ryan Newman right there. Oh, 3-1 right there, RCR Racing. Kyle Larson, who just did held a press conference earlier on NASCAR.com. There is young Kyle. This is a place a lot of people think Kyle Larson could do good. His second time around at these tracks. The talented rookie learning a lot. I mark a place like this. I marked Pocono on the list, and I mark Atlanta on the list for possible really good performances for that young driver. There is Clint Boyer, the five-hour energy machine. And hey, we cannot have a Michigan garage cam without rolling by this car. Greg Biffle. New paint scheme for the Biff this weekend, and nobody has more wins here in NASCAR Sprint Cup Series competition than the driver of this Roush Performance Parts number 16. 4 wins. The only one close, well, they have 2 wins, so he's got a little cushion there as far as statistically is concerned, but he wants to get a win. He wants to lock himself into this chase for the NASCAR Sprint Cup. Oh, Casey Kane. Man, I think cars are starting up and pulling out early. They do that to us from time to time on NASCAR.com Garage Cam, so we roll with the punches here. Sorry if we didn't get your favorite driver. There's a Penske driver for you, Brad Keselowski, Joey Logano, who has a win here in the Pennzoil number 22, right across the way. And Austin Dillon's car, the number 3 right here. Austin Dillon, you want to talk about what a rookie should do. They always talk about rookies needing to complete laps. If you look at Austin Dillon this year, he's completed 98.81% of the 5,921 laps we've had this year in competition. So the rookie Austin Dillon may not have the upfront performances, but I'll tell you what, he's learning and he's doing exactly what he needs to do as a rookie competitor in this sport. Kyle Busch is number 18. Let's follow him outside into the sunshine here. Announcing that M&M's is still going to stay on board with Joe Gibbs Racing, signing an extension. Great to see with Kyle Busch. Well, we missed Jeff Gordon. For all you Jeff Gordon, Dale Earnhardt Jr. fans, and Matt Kenseth fans, those are the only 3 cars we weren't able to show because they pulled out of the garage early. They do that to us from time to time. Here is Joey Logano, Joe Lowe. Sliced bread, whatever you want to call him. You could call him a winner here at Michigan. You know this Penske posse is going to be fast here, especially in qualifying. So look out for Joey Logano and this number 22 group. Come on, let's cut through here. We'll at least bring you inside the garage area where no fan usually gets to go. Dale Jr.'s pit box here. The crew just sending him out onto the track. Over here, the Drive to End Hunger car has vacated its spot. But we'll show you the cars rolling out underneath the bridge as we say goodbye here on Garage Cam in a minute. See if we get you a little closer. Chris Sawyer, you wanted to see Justin Allgaier's car. Give you a little shout out. We showed Justin's car earlier. Casey LeBerry, you wanted to see the number 20 of Matt Kenseth. He rolled out early, but great to see you here on the show. NASCAR.com, Garage Cam, Brenna Worley. Hey, there's the 47, A.J. Allmendinger, our most recent winner. Martin Truex Jr. Prayers to he and Sherry Pollock, says Sherry's in the doctor's office this morning, and our prayers go to them. Sherry to get back into good health. We love them. Leah Bartlett. Need to see the 5 of Casey Kane. We saw that car rolling by before. Matthew Jackson. Linda McVicker. Dale, yeah. Hashtag Dale, yeah. We love hashtags here on NASCAR.com. Here's the number 51 car. Rolling by of Justin Allgaier. Oh, the Tommy Baldwin Racing Michael Annett entry. Garage Cam is different every week. You never know what you're going to see. We might talk to 14 drivers. We might talk to 2. We might laugh. We might have some serious stuff. You never know. But we're always going to be behind the scenes. And you know what? Because it's not the same every week, it proves to you guys the best part. It's not scripted. It's raw. That's what Garage Cam's all about. Reed Sorensen. Oh, it's pure Michigan, and some great race fans up here in this lovely state as we celebrate the second race here of the year, the Pure Michigan 400. You can catch it on ESPN, and make sure you catch it at 1 p.m. on ESPN. And let's see, all the Hendrick cars have gone by. I wanted to mention the fact that the Hendrick organization has led the points 19 of 22 races this season between Dale Earnhardt Jr. and Jeff Gordon. But guess what? It's time to wrap it up because practice is about to throw the green flag. I'm your host, Matthew Dillner. Make sure you tune in 2:30 today for NASCAR Camping World Truck Series Garage Cam. And until next time, we'll see you at the races.